Have you ever wondered why some people give up when they fail, while others use the exact same failure to become stronger? We've all been there. Imagine standing in front of a room, giving a presentation in English. You lose your train of thought, you freeze up completely, and you feel the crushing weight of embarrassment. In that moment, it's easy to view failure as a permanent state. Look at this timeline. That sharp drop is temporary. The path continues toward your potential. What connects that drop to your potential is your mindset. Think of it as an invisible lens processing the mistake in real time. In the split second a mistake occurs, that invisible filter dictates the outcome. It decides whether the event destroys your confidence or builds your future. Let's look at the first lens, the fixed mindset. This is the belief that your intelligence, talent, and language ability are permanent traits that cannot be changed. The alternative is the growth mindset. This is the belief that your abilities develop through effort. In these models, the fixed mindset is locked in a rigid iron box, while the growth mindset expands like a network of glowing branches. Watch what happens when these brains encounter an English grammar mistake. For the fixed mindset, the mistake feels like an attack on their identity. They think, "I'm just bad at languages," and the information bounces off, rejected. But the growth mindset absorbs the data. A person using this lens adds one powerful word to the end of their thoughts, yet. They tell themselves, "I haven't mastered this rule yet." This turns the mistake into a new, glowing node that strengthens the network. Adding the word yet changes how the brain defines a challenge. It shifts the experience from a threat into a stepping stone. This leads to an interesting question. What do highly successful people think differently when things go terribly wrong? High performers analyze mistakes as raw data. They apply their perspective, how they view a situation, to find the specific opportunity for advancement hidden within the failure. To do this, they rely on resilience. Resilience is the emotional elasticity required to bounce back quickly. Think of someone being passed over for a career promotion. A fixed mindset sees that blocked path as a total dead end, but a growth mindset uses the news to pivot. As we see here, they look for the lateral line that leads to a new route for improvement. Successful individuals don't experience fewer failures. They simply possess a more efficient internal mechanism for extracting data from those failures. But how do you start if your brain naturally leans toward the negative? How do you actually begin the change? It starts with a small habit, auditing your internal voice. You have to consciously choose to celebrate your effort rather than just your final grade. This requires consistency and discipline. Follow this loop. Identify the negative thought, apply yet, and repeat daily. You'll need determination and perseverance to keep it spinning. Over time, this practice thickens behavioral pathways in your brain, making the reaction automatic. A growth mindset isn't a genetic gift. It is a daily, deliberate practice. You have the power to improve yourself and your abilities. Remember that your current situation does not define your future. We have 3 questions for you. First, what is one recent failure you can view as a learning opportunity? Second, where in your life are you currently using a fixed mindset? And third, what is one small step you can take today to build a growth mindset? Answering these questions gives you the specific targets for your daily discipline. It's the first necessary step toward a brain that sees potential where it once saw failure.